Hello, we're going to talk about Ladies of the Flame today. I am starting with a traditional hollow bead. We use Moretti soft glass. Traditional hollow bead is blown. I don't make them too even or symmetrical as you would maybe if you wanted to make a round item, but I want the heads to kind of dictate the different shape that they're going to take by themselves. I don't force the glass too much to do anything. I want it'll have a natural shape instead of a uniform shape. So when we make the heads, they have their own unique style and shape and size. Now we're shaping the hollow bead. I'm marvering it a little bit, trying to flatten out the back. I want it to start to drop. I use the marver, the paddle marver, to straighten up the sides, pressing down a little bit. Now the nose I'm going to try and form and push up with a pair of tweezers. Use kind of a flat tweezer, have a little bottle of water that I dip it in to keep it from adhering. That's a tool I use to shape the eyes, just pushing in a little bit of shape. Prior to this point, I've actually rolled the mandrel in between both hands, trying to elongate the shape of the face. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of glass to the nose. I want to just shape the nose and let it kind of form into a dropped nose shape. Sometimes I get in there with the tweezers and make little nostrils. It just depends on what the bead looks like. Usually the nose is there I'm making some nostrils. Sometimes the nose is plain, sometimes it isn't. Put dimples on, you can change the shape of the cheekbones, drop the chin, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to gather a bead of glass onto the end of my rod. I prefer to use the whole end of the rod instead of using stringer. That's just my preferred method. You may prefer to use a stringer. We're going to fill in the eye socket with a bead of glass. Release it. Do the other side, try and make my beads even so I have a nice gather into the eye socket. I'm forming a shape of an eye. Now this little lady is going to have a little bit of drama around her eyes, so I was doing a little bit of elongated Kind of spread the eyeliner out a little bit different. She ends up looking like some kind of alien, I think. You have to keep rotating the head in the flame all the time, keeping it warm all over as you see me rotating it. If you let it cool down in any one area too much, you have a cracked head. Now we're going to add the eyelids. I consider these my little resting divas. They look kind of serene with their eyes shut, contemplating, sleeping, resting. You shape with the marver. Now we're going to add the lips. The eyes are all done. I try not to go back in again. They should be done, and I just want to keep it all warm. Now we're going to do the lips. Very small dot of glass. I use either a razor or some tool to split the lips open, and then use another tool, some kind of a pointed tool usually, to give the lips some shape so she looks like she could be talking. This particular one, I elongated the lips a little bit and tried to give a beaded top lip. Okay, now I've polished and shaped the face. The face I try not to go back to. It's about done. The last step is to put the hair on. I'm using a blue hair for this, and it's a dark blue encased with a clear, so your stringer's on the outside. So I want it to appear as it has strands of hair, or in this case, it's going to have almost a hat shape with hair. This is just an illustrative head, so just kind of being a little creative with it and letting her do her thing. His head starts to take on the shape of a roundness on the top that I thought would look good as a hat. So I'm using the marver for rondelles to create that smooth top. Now we're done. She has been flame polished and heated up all over, and it's going to go into the kiln to anneal for hardness and durability to prevent it from breaking. You're going to see us go right in the kiln. Just a minute. Thank you for watching this tutorial on making hollow glass heads. We hope you enjoyed the process. Visit our store at mlbellino.etsy.com. Bye for now. See you in the next one.